Hey guys, how are you this evening? I hope you've had a really nice weekend. I'm just gonna get straight to the point. I'm really sorry that it's taken me so long to do my second video. I'm just gonna be really honest, I was absolutely terrified. My first video I did, I just kind of threw it out there and thought, oh, there'll be a few people watch it and, whatever. And then, 12,000 people later, the response has been nothing short of completely incredible. I have had so many women who have, just been, supporting me, words of advice, and so many other women who are just like, oh my God, you took the words right out of my mouth. And I'm like, oh, we have a real problem here. Self-love and weight loss is a problem, and women are beating themselves up about it, and this is nothing to be shoved under the carpet. We need to deal with this, people. So let's do it. Okay. So before I came on to do my little video, I pulled a card just to give myself a little bit of encouragement from Chris Carr's Crazy Sexy Love Notes. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Chris Carr. She is an incredible woman, such a story. I'm not going to go into it, but you go check her out and you will not be sorry. Okay, so it's a deck of cards, and basically you give them a shuffle and you pick out a card that you're drawn to. So the card, and I didn't set this up, this actually just happened, okay, people? So my card was self-love. Oh no, sorry, choose love. Choose love. How fitting. Okay, I'm going to read it to you guys because I think it's important. If you're struggling with an obstacle or conflict, choose a path of love. Suffering, doubt and frustration all transform in the presence of love. So show your love courageously. Show your love openly. Show your love with no strings attached. It's safe to give and receive love. In fact, if you're having a hard time with self-love, stand outside yourself and work your way in. Showing love to others can be a gateway to loving yourself. Thank you, Chris Carr. Check it out. Okay, so I just wanted to give you a little bit of information about what I am actually doing with myself right now. So as you know, I am sort of like a PA in London, and I've been doing this for several years now, and I love it. And it keeps me busy, that is for sure. However, I have also taken on this part-time course, health coaching course, which in the end will qualify me to be a health coach. Now, I haven't signed up to do this course to become a health coach at the end. I just thought it would be really, really interesting for me to do the course to sort of gain a deeper understanding as to, who, what, why, where, when. I thought, well, I'm really nosy and I just like to know the why. I'm like that annoying kid. Why? So I thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to give myself the answers. So that is exactly what I'm doing. So, as I think I sort of touched on in the last video, food is not the be all and end all of this whole sort of, issues, I guess. It's about so much more than that. So this course sort of really goes into looking at how to love, nourish and nurture yourself. So, it's a journey. I'm only on week, I think, 5. Module 5, so I've got a long way to go, but I will need some guinea pigs at some point to be my case studies. So if anybody's up for that, please let me know. I'd be thrilled to work with you. So I just want to talk a little bit about what my plans are for the coming week. So my last couple of weeks have been really unorganized, and I have been traveling with work, and I've been living out of unpacked suitcases, I don't have any clean underwear, don't know where my shoes are, it's just been a bit higgledy-piggledy, and, the food is the first thing to fall to the floor when I'm not organised. So I really have to make sure that I'm planning ahead. So I got up on Saturday and I did my Ocado shop. I picked out my recipes for the week and I'm good to go. The fridge is full of fresh fruit, vegetables, the fruit bowl is full of fresh fruit, and I have all the ingredients I need for my recipes for the week. Now, I just want to talk, I know that you guys, a few of you guys, I know my friends do, at least some of you guys, are sort of subscribed to HelloFresh. And I signed up with them probably at the beginning of the year thinking that, well, isn't this a great idea? All the food is getting delivered to me, and you just have to make it up and it's all there, and that in theory is great. However, with me being a vegetarian, it became quite apparent after someone pointed out to me, my health coach in fact, Lynn, the vegetarian meals are not actually that ideal. They're very beige, they're very calorific, and they're full of cheese and they're full of carbohydrates. They're not designed for weight loss. And I looked at them and I went, wow, you're absolutely right. And the other thing with that as well is that, it's great that you get sent like all these different meals all the time, but you're taking no responsibility for, what you're eating that week. You're giving all of that responsibility to HelloFresh, and although they do a great job, I'm not knocking what they do. I love what their concept, and they're helping out a lot of people, but it's not ideal for people who are trying to lose weight. So I cancelled my subscription, and I'm really focusing on, I've got like a gazillion cookbooks, and I just went through all my cookbooks and I picked out the ones that I really enjoy, and I think I have like 5, 6 or maybe even 7 recipes, and I rotate them on a weekly basis. And what that does is it just takes the choice out of it, because the choice has already been made and it's a repetition. And for some of you that might seem really mundane and bland, but for me it works perfectly. I just know what I'm getting every week. So yeah, forward planning is key for me, because if I am not forward planning, I am reaching for convenience food. I'm reaching for the quickest, easiest junk food probably I can get my hands on, and that's not great. Or I'm going in London here. You just have to press a button on your phone and you can have whatever you like on your doorstep within like 45 minutes. So you have to be really careful, because this whole instant gratification world that we live in here is very, very available here. And it's, one, it's really expensive, and 2, it's you're never really getting anything super nutritious off of, those delivery services. So I am ready for all of that with regards to food. I have the Fitbit out of the cupboard. I am really going to be trying to do 10,000 steps a day. I'm going to try and walk. I'm not going to try. I'm going to walk to work 2 days this week, and if I can do 3, that's even better. I am going to make sure that I am getting up from my desk to have my lunch every day. So what I didn't say was the recipes that I cook every day, there's enough so that you have it for lunch the next day. So it's just really simple. It just takes the thought out of it. You don't have to, it's just there, it's in the fridge, you go and heat it up and you eat it. So I just really have to be mindful and make sure that I'm eating it and being conscious of eating it, enjoying it and savouring it, and eating slowly and registering when I'm full. Because what happens is if I sit at my desk, I'll just gulch on whatever I'm eating and I'm not really paying any attention to it, and then I've maybe ate too much, or I've spilt half of it down my top, or you know what I'm getting at. It's just really important to just take that time away from your desk and eat mindfully. So that's my plan for that. And I have lined up some TED Talks on my my podcasts. So when I'm walking to work, I'm going to also be like filling my head with lots of interesting information. So yeah, my week ahead is looking good, and it looks this way when you plan. So people, tell me, what are you guys doing this week? What's your plan? What are you doing? Tell me. I want to know. I want to know everything. All right, guys, have a fantastic week, and we will connect again soon. All right, take care.